Hello, Dr. Amina here, and I help you break up with sugar and make up with health. So, what am I talking about today? Well, the fact that you need to realize is that basically the odds are stacked against us. If we're trying to, break up with sugar, cut out sugar, keep it minimum to 6 teaspoons per day, which is the same as 24 grams per day. If you don't realize that the odds are stacked against you, then it's over. Basically, the fact is that 75%, that's 3/4 of foods available in supermarkets, that's packaged foods, contain added sugar. So if most of the foods available to you have added sugar, right, it means that the chances of you consuming excess added sugar are very high, right? And even foods that don't taste sweet have added sugar. Imagine I was reviewing a label with someone, a client, once recently, and imagine smoked salmon, that sliced smoked salmon that you can use for sandwiches. Even that, well, at least that, depending on the brand, it could have added sugar as well, right? Salad dressing has added sugar. Of course, I think we know ketchup has added sugar, but basically so many things have added sugar. Most packaged foods have added sugar. And so you need to realize that fact so that you can now be aware and, alert to the labels, right, to the foods that you're buying, and actually go looking for food and looking for sugar in foods. You basically have to assume that it has added sugar until otherwise proven, and the only way for you to determine that for sure is to start flipping your packages over and looking at the labels. Take a look first. I first take a look at the nutrition label, specifically looking at added sugar. So it'll have total sugar, right? And say for example it might be 10, and then under that it might have including such and such grams of added sugar, right? And I don't like to see added sugar at all. And certainly if there is added sugar, then I keep a tally in my mind throughout the day of how much added sugar it is that I would consume, right? I'm at the point now where the only added sugar I consume probably is a little bit less than a teaspoon in the banana bread that I make per my serving. And then I have a teaspoon of honey in turmeric tea in the mornings. But generally speaking, if you're going to rely on a lot of the packaged foods, you must assume that there is added sugar. And you must just realize that 75% or 3/4 of packaged foods in supermarkets have added sugar. And so, if you don't realize that, like if you don't realize how much sugar is everywhere, then you're doomed to failure, right? So just wanted you to know that it's my day off, so I'm here at the park enjoying some nice breeze and sunlight. And thanks to those of you who are watching, and you all have a good evening, and hopefully the weather is great where you are. All right, bye.